Okay, I'm trying to get this to show up here so I can see myself and maybe see some comments. Maybe not, but I'll do my best. There we go. I can hear myself, so I know it's working. Hi, Pam. How are you? You were fast. You caught right up with me when I went live. So, how are things in North Carolina? It's a beautiful day in Georgia today. Absolutely gorgeous. So, we are going to play with the Taco Fiesta stamp set, which has got to be one of my favorites. It's a $1 million stamp set created by Erica Cerwin. So I am in Warner Robins, Georgia. Hi, Jenny. I'm in Warner Robins, Georgia, which is right smack in the middle of Georgia, 2 miles from Buc-ee's. So if you ever get to Buc-ee's in Warner Robins, Georgia, just know that I am right there. So, I saw on Facebook somewhere, I don't remember where, a lady had made a card using this, and she made a pinata, and I just thought it was so adorable. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that, kinda. I mean, I'm gonna make the pinata, but I'm gonna decorate my card a little bit differently. But I just, oh, I have a friend, Pam, that has is it a camper? Yeah, he has a camper up in Blairsville, right on the river. So I love North Georgia, and I need to go there more often. But anyway, so we're going to make a pinata. Okay? We're going to make a birthday card. But, so we're going to start with this guy right here. And we're going to stamp him in Memento. So we're going to be using some blends today. I think I want him, because I want to be able to put candy underneath him. So I don't want to put him all the way at the bottom. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to, before I go any further, because if I mess this part up, then I'll have to do it again. I'm going to draw a line. Of course, he's a pinata, so he's hanging from something, right? Yes, you need to play with it. Hi, Rhonda. Everybody needs to play with this stamp set. I made a card for my colleague when she first started with us, and I wrote on it, I think I wrote, "Holy guacamole, you're spectacular," or something. I can't remember exactly what I wrote, but I gave her a card because she started working with us. I need to make her another card because she was an intern and now she got a real job. She's going to get paid. Yay! So that's awesome. Anyway, so now I've got the candy, this one, this stamp, and so I'm going to put candy underneath him because he's a pinata and we broke him open, right? That's how that works. And if you're not, my name is Hernandez, okay? And so I have hit a few pinatas in my life growing up in New Mexico. My kids love pinatas. So now we're going to color this guy, okay? And I'm going to use Stampin' Blends. And I don't really know that there's a rhyme or a reason for the colors that I'm going to color him. But I'm actually going to leave most of him white, I think. But I'm just going to color, like, the candy and his little, rug? What is that on his back? I don't know. Like, words escape me right now. Like, I'm struggling. So it's Thursday, right? It's Friday Eve. So tomorrow, you know, and then I don't have to think for a couple days. Because, you know, being at work all week, whew, like my brain's tired. My brain's tired. So that Highland Heather. I don't know if these are these Mexican colors? I don't know. I think any color that's bright and cheery is a Mexican color. I didn't get that very good, but we'll see if we can fix it when I put the next color on there. What should the next color be? I think maybe Bermuda Bay. Oh, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use light Bermuda Bay. So let's talk about new catalog. Let's talk about colors. Because the 2021-2023 in colors are about to retire. So if you love those and you need an ink refill, you should get it, and you should get it quickly. Because if they have not run out already, they will. On next Wednesday, on the 29th, we will see the retiring list. And although some of them will be a surprise, those will not be a surprise. Those are retiring. No ifs, ands, or buts. So, if you want those, get them. So, on the 29th, the retiring list will come out, and some of the pieces will be discounted. Some of the things in the catalog will be discounted. However, the discount does not start until the 4th. Okay? So, the 29th, the list comes out. The 4th is when the sale starts, and when the yeah, it's when the sale starts. Okay? So, just so you know, just so you're aware, don't miss them. Don't be sad because you didn't get the ink refill that you wanted, that retired and went away forever. Oh, let's get these right here. Okay. There we go. I think that's good. There's no shading. It's just a pinata. Okay. So, I have this piece here. I'm going to layer it on here. So, I'm going to get my glue out. And I'm just going to layer it right on here. And then we're going to make a background. Are you ready to make a background? Although, I'm going to need... Yeah, I need to do something first. So, speaking of ink refills... my Mango Melody needs to be re-inked. So, I figured I may as well do it on air and show you guys if you've never used an ink refill. So, this is our ink refill, and these are water-based ink, okay? So, you just open up your stamp pad. This is how I do it. Now, there might be a million ways to do it, but this is how I do it. So, I run my ink, it's not too thick. And I just kind of run it that way. And then, look, it's soaking in so good. Maybe I'll put a little extra right there in the middle. Where we always stamp, right there in the middle. Okay, now, you don't want it too juicy because then your stamps get all icky. Well, hello, Manda Ray. Her and my granddaughter watching. So, I use the back of a spoon. Any spoon will work. Doesn't have to be a spoon from Menchie's. Any spoon will work. And you just work this ink right into your ink pad, okay? Make sure it all goes in there. And then you have a brand new, it's not brand new, it's the same ink pad you just had. But now it's re-inked and it works like it's brand new. Okay? And I'm telling you, I don't re-ink my ink pads soon enough. They all could use a re-inking probably. So, and then you just wipe that off. Okay? No big deal. Okay, so that's how you re-ink your ink pads if you've never done that before. Okay. I'm going to make a background. I have taken I just dropped my pieces. Uh-oh. Now I've lost one of them. It probably slid under the desk. I have to grab another one. Okay, I have another one. We're in luck. Okay, so I'm going to use Mango Melody on Mango Melody, okay? And I put a lot of the stamps on this block kind of haphazardly, randomly. Ooh, I had dunked it in black before. Look at that. Now, I'll fix that later. Don't do that. So there's our background. And I'm going to turn it a little bit. And I'm stamping it all the way off the edge. Now, these are just random. Now, this is just a background, remember. I'm not going to color these or anything. They're just here. Get one up here in the top, fill in that space. Okay, now on my ink pad where I got the black on there, I'm going to dab it off with a paper towel and then just re-ink it again. So it'll be fine. No worries. Okay, so let's see. What else do I have to do? I have to stamp. I'm going to stamp my sentiment. I have these little stitched rectangles that are already cut out. And I'm going to use the Celebrate. Now, the Celebrate comes from the Share a Milkshake. Because the sentiments didn't really go with a spice and holy guacamole, tacos. Great if you're making a taco, but we're not. We're making a pinata. So, it's just going to say Celebrate. So, I have Coastal Cabana. And I'm going to stamp Celebrate at the very top. And then I'm going to stamp it in Mango Melody. And then I'm going to stamp it in Cajun Craze. That's one thing that's great about photopolymer stamps. You can see right where you're stamping. So Celebrate, Celebrate, Celebrate. Okay. So I have my Mango Melody, and I'm going to layer it right on here. Right on top of the... Oh, it's not Cajun Craze, is it? This is Calypso Coral. Okay, well, whatever. It'll be fine. Nobody's ever going to know that I meant to put that in a different color. They're close enough, right? So there's my Mango Melody layer. Gonna go right on there. Like that. Then I'm going to put dimensionals on this because, you know, you got to have some dimensionals on your card. Otherwise, you know, it's just a boring card. So what has happened in the world of Sandra this week? Not a lot. Not a lot has happened. Oh, I think tomorrow or Saturday, I'm going to go. So Saturday I have a team meeting, which is great. I love hanging out with my team. They're going to come and we're going to play with watercolors. Watercolor wash. We're going to get messy. I'm going to get messy. I'm sure some of them will too, but because I always get messy. It's what I do. I'm probably messy now. But before that, my friend and I are going to go to the Cherry Blossom Festival in Macon. They're having the Arts and Crafts Festival that morning, so we'll go to that. Probably spend money that I don't need to spend. Buying things that I can probably make. But But, you know, it's all good. I won't buy cards. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's always everything is pink. So, the Cherry Blossom Festival, do I want it right in the middle? Do I want it right in the middle? Do I want it off to the side? In the middle? I think I want it in the middle. I didn't think I did, but then when I was looking at it again. So, yeah, everything's pink for the Cherry Blossom Festival. And I am a pink fan from way back. Now I'm a breast cancer survivor, thank goodness. But I was a pink fan long before I had breast cancer. So, I do have a friend that's going through breast cancer right now. Maybe I'll find something pink for her. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let's get this layered on here. Good. And then we'll add some bling. Because every card needs bling. Now, here was my idea. I didn't quite get that. Lined up good. Okay, so I'm going to use the Iridescent Pearls Basic Jewels. But I'm coloring them. See, if you use your Stampin' blends, I'm going to show you another thing about your Stampin' blends. If you let customers use your Stampin' blends in a card class, be very careful and warn them. Please don't smash the end, because there's no need for that. Now, it still works. It just is not a pointed end anymore. So, you know, there you go. So, you can color these rhinestones and have them be any color you want them to be. Okay, so I colored some with Bermuda Bay, and I colored some with Calypso Coral. And what happened to my card? My card shifted. Do you see that? It is crookeder than crooked. It was not like that. Tell me it was not like that. I didn't intend for it to be crooked. I can't have a crooked card. Not that crooked. I'm trying to straighten it out. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm telling you. I can't stand it when my cards are crooked. I always tell my people when they're at card class, it's okay if it's crooked. But then I'm just going to trim this off. And then I'm going to start again with the layering part of it. Because that was horrible. Oh, didn't get that one far enough. Hang on. Let's try again. A little further. Oh, I'm missing that edge right here. Okay. Hang on. Let me get another card base. Honest, I can't stand it when my cards are cooking. I don't know if you could even see that from where you were. I could see it. It would have driven me batty. Okay. First, let's make sure we get this folded good. And even. And it's even. If I had been paying attention, with the liquid glue, you have a moment of grace. Hang on just a minute. I gotta fix this. We have all the tools, right? We may as well use them. So did you know that your nail file, you can use it on the edge of your cards? I just am trying to smooth that out a little bit. Sometimes when you're cutting with your paper trimmer and your blade is a little... Yeah, Pam. Yeah, we're two peas in a pod. Can't stand it when they're crooked. I mean, unless it's supposed to be crooked. That's different. And if it's supposed to be crooked, like, you need to make it crooked enough where people know it's supposed to be crooked. So if your paper trimmer, if the blade gets a little dull and when you're cutting your paper it's a little frayed, then you can just use your fingernail file to fix the edges. I don't know if you knew that. Another thing you can do is just take your bone folder on the frayed edge and just run it like that, and it'll fix your frayed edge a little bit. So if it's a little bit frayed, we can fix it. We have all the technology in the world at our fingertips. Okay, let's put our bling on here. So my idea in my head, let's see how it works, is to put those there and then to put these here. So I put the big one of a different color. I don't know why. I didn't put all three of the same color together. There. I have an extra one. Should I put it on there? Down here. We'll put it down there. There you go. So there is my version of Priscilla's card. Like I said, I loved her pinata idea, so I kind of took it and made it my own. So there you go. Thanks so much for hanging out with me a little bit this evening. I appreciate you, and I will catch you guys later. Don't forget to order your ink refills because they will go away and then you will be sad, and nobody wants that. Okay? So see you later.